You're basically a false friend, you know.
I am a false friend because I made this torture device for you.
Sure, yes.
A real friend wouldn't do... Nobody would do this to their real friend. So what was... Oh, right.
We have to...
So we have rain, because rain is the best mechanic.
Okay, so I think the idea was that we should deploy Partray because we just need... Even though it's a game over.
Even though it's a game over condition, he has actual combat. Well, actual combat might be an exaggeration. Oh my god, Barcher is so bad.
Where's our items?
I think you only have like hand axes available for him, basically.
Oh, this is...
This is so awful.
Is there like...
You can't use the wolf bill, by the way.
I'm just gonna trade like this. I might regret this. We actually need like all weapons on deck.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You're gonna like nearly have beaten the map, and then a Pegasus Knight is gonna kill Dart or Bartray. I mean, like one.
I don't think anyone's killing Dart. Dart's like
actually goated.
Very good.
Broke. Sending Marcus all the way down south to protect Priscilla. Woke, sending Dart all the way down south.
Look at this attack!
Priscilla. 17 strength, 41 HP, 15 speed. 9 defense is actually not that great, but like 41 HP, it means he's never gonna fucking die. Like, this man never dies.
I wonder if he actually survives the Luna Druid on Pirate Ship.
I mean, he probably will by the time you get to Pirate Ship.
Yeah, it turns out if you put Dart in Chapter 1, he has the potential to be like...
It's potential, man. It's potential, man. But we took Potential Man and put him in Chapter 1 instead.
Potential Man's like such a sad meme.
Yeah, I don't understand young people memes, I'll be honest. I saw the Potential Man one time for Oscar.
Yeah, I see the Oscar one.
And I'll be honest, like, I'm Oscar's biggest hater, but I think things have come around now, and Oscar is, like, actually somewhat underrated. Because people are like, oh god, he's the worst of the fucking Cavaliers. Like, isn't even true. Like, Makalov is worse than him.
Yeah.
And also, like, he's very close to Astrid. Like, you can... I like Astrid better than him, but you can sort of... I don't think it's wrong. Like, I think they're really, really close, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily... I wouldn't argue with someone who says Oscar is better than Astrid. Like, I would argue Kieran, because Kieran is just, like, far and away better than all of the others. But I wouldn't argue with someone who's like, yeah, you know, actually, I think Oscar is better than Astrid. I'd be like, yeah, you know, maybe. Like, sad Rebecca's deployment slot.
I'm not even sure if I want to even... Well, actually, I need bodies. I need to recruit it.
I think you need Urk. And Urk doesn't even... Like, Urk's not a game over.
Yeah.
I forgot Matthew has 3 move because you gave him the boots.
I kind of wish I didn't do that. I kind of wish I gave it to Dart.
Oh, Boots Dart would go fucking crazy. Although it does... Boots Dart does then make... the recruitment of Guy, like, significantly harder.
Yeah, that was, like, the thing. And, like, Guy is, like, my second best unit.
Yeah.
Crying out loud. Is there, like, any better options besides just throw Dart at everyone?
I think throw Dart at everyone is going to be your default for quite some time. I do think Dart's going to want to head south, though, just because, like... Priscilla, I mean, it's Kent, but it is Priscilla still.
Well, I need that Priscilla.
You need her to recruit Raven, and Raven's been altered, but also Raven is still like, you don't want to discount recruiting a unit who's good in vanilla, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
And maybe I buffed him.
I don't know if
you never know.
Survives this.
Every single Kent. So I think you probably picked up on the pattern now, right? The mounted units are all going to be Kent.
Support. Okay.
Kent versus Kent support.
I'm trying to like. I want to bring Dart down. Okay, we'll do.
Can you rescue drop him?
Yeah.
Like, do you have the
I'm
Kents for it? You do
I'll
have the
get
Kents
that.
for it. Okay. I actually don't know how supports are gonna function because the way that I replaced characters was like a little bit weird. And I didn't edit supports at all. So I'm wondering if like, cause Kent and Marcus, or Kent and Kent both replace like Marcus and Lowen, right?
Yeah.
And normally those are characters who support with each other, but Kent obviously doesn't support with Kent. So I'm wondering if they will in any way like have a support with each other, right? Like obviously Dorcas and Barter are gonna have supports, but like is Dart gonna be able? Well, I guess Dart can't support Rebecca anymore. But like, who's Dart gonna support? Will Dart support like Matthew because he's Hector, or will he support whoever else Dart supports? I don't actually know who Dart supports other than Rebecca because they're like siblings? Question mark.
Yeah, they're siblings.
I forgot whether they were siblings or like. I guess I thought maybe the possibility was like that it's a ship, but if they're siblings, I fucking hope not.
I don't think there's a. It's not a ship. They're just siblings.
Okay.
Like the ship is Will
Rebecca. That's so boring because I guarantee you, it's just because they're both archers, right?
Yeah.
Like, that is the most boring fucking thing.
Well, it's like
That's
they're both
like when,
archers, and he looks like he has like Walt's hair.
Oh, is Rebecca Walt's mom?
Yeah.
So does that mean Rebecca was also like Roy's like milkmaid or whatever
Yes.
they're called? Milk mother?
Yes, the wet nurse, or
Interesting.
Yo, look at this good unit.
I want to point out that like when you had Oswin fighting the other Armor Knight, we were talking so I couldn't say anything, but they have like really close color palettes.
I know, they both look like two tangerines.
I wonder if that is if that's like an Among Us thing. Like
That's
Oscar's now
what's that guy's name
Imposter.
in chapter 7 of Sacred Stones that looks like an AI swapped like Oswin different portrait.
Chapter 7?
Waterside.
Oh, is that the one where everyone says like Ross is S tier because of fucking Riverwalk or whatever?
Yeah.
The Cavalier boss, I assume.
Yeah,
you
the
mean?
Cavalier boss with the Night Crest.
I don't know.
I don't know his name,
I
but-
can look it up.
But you just
I don't
kinda
actually like have any memory of his portrait.
his face just kind of looks like what if Oswin turned a bit? Maybe like, and if he was like maybe 10 years younger, I don't know.
Siblings abroad. No, that's FE7. I want FE8, chapter 7.
Dodge, no.
Waterside Rendell.
Oh, I'm sorry, Giuseppe.
Murray. Murray.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Why do you call Geese Giuseppe, by the way?
Because that's the real way you pronounce it.
What? Has
Giuseppe,
Fire Emblem pronunciation gone too far?
perhaps. Oh, I feel like this is a worse positioning than we had last time. Like, look how many.
Well, so I think what you do is you just accept that Dart and Dorcas, or Barter and Dorcas can be fodder, right?
Oh yeah, I should totally
Even though
sack
they're
them.
game over conditions. I like that plan. Okay, Merlinus can at least be a fodder. You know what would have been very funny if I did?
If you made
I made
Merlinus
Merlinus game over conditions. I didn't. Mostly because messing with Merlinus is complicated, and I'm bad at hacking. Like, you can do it without causing issues, but I can't.
Oh my, this sucks so much. What the hell?
Why not use the Regal Blade?
Yeah, I know. I wish I had
I
one.
gave it to you for a reason. I gave it to you for a reason.
I love that, like, no one does squat to this.
See, but like, what you don't understand is, it's actually very based because citation needed.
Yeah, okay. Like, okay, this happens, like, pretty much all the time, I think. I guess I can send Elliewood down to help, but like, ugh.
You mean Smellywood?
Smellywood. Well, actually, he probably does better against this. I mean, that's better than what...
Than the D-leveled Kent.
You know...
D-leveled Kent is so bad.
You know, it's better than, you know... high-tier unit here.
I kind of hate that he was D-leveled instead of having his regular bases. Mostly because, like, he would still suck ass with his regular bases. And we could at least, like... It could be, like, the proof, right? That Kent actually is ass.
I'm sure this is, like... really what I should be doing, but, like... ugh.
I mean, what's the other option, right?
Yeah. Okay, come on, please. Yes.
I love the Swordmaster crit. Does Guy have a custom sprite? I feel like his sprite is like because the headband, right?
Yeah.
FE7 has a lot of characters with like really subtle custom sprites. Like for the longest time, I didn't realize Legault had a custom sprite.
I watched that.
It just like doesn't seem like it.
I watched that video yesterday. It was very good.
Oh, the Legault one?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm glad you agree.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, yeah, which is good because this upcoming Friday's video is an hour-long video about Micaiah.
Oh.
I didn't realize it was an hour until I was editing it, and I was like, oh, this is a fucking hour long.
This sucks. I don't know. Just do this. I feel like this is... I don't know who's like... What's worse here, like... It attacking Marinus or attacking Archer. What the bad unit?
I think Barter
like,
can at least attack, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want Urk to like take pot shots over the cliff?
No, because he
right, because he gets fucking one-rounded immediately.
Unit. Yeah.
God, Urk is so bad. I didn't even have to edit Urk.
Yeah, he already is like a
so bad.
He already is like
a
troll unit. I love that this is like...
Well, I think the thing is that he's like balanced around Lin mode existing, right? And even with Lin mode existing, he's bad because like Lucius, like you just invest in Lucius if you know better.
Yeah. I don't know, we have...
It's one of those weird situations, and we talked about this last time, but like where people will say like, oh, Urk, Canas, and Lucius are basically the same because like the Tome Might and their stats balance each other out, right? But it feels like the Oifi emblem thing where all you look at is a unit stats, and like stats are very important, but they are not the only important thing.
Or just don't like get somehow die to an archer. Oh boy. Okay. Not sure what I can do with that. Oh no.
Is Kent gonna get doubled?
I like that of all the options that this Pegasus Knight could do, it went for Kent.
Well, because the Pegasus Knight knows who the weak link is. Okay, 5% crit, please, Oswin.
No. I guess that's some...
He's acting like a mini Jagan.
Oh.
He's acting like a mini Jagan.
I love that. No.
Okay, not doubled, that's good. That could have been very, very bad.
Okay, where can I go? Okay. I feel like Oswin needs to like start moving. We need like a good unit.
Well, the thing is that Oswin can't get to Priscilla on time.
Yeah.
So is he really a good unit?
That's true. That's what I should judge units on.
Do you think that Oswin is... I was thinking about this actually the other day. Do you think Oswin's the best Armor Knight in the series?
Oh. So, like, this was like... Whenever Jono and I couldn't come up with a topic during the Buyer Units run, this is like what I... Like, literally the topic I went to every time, because Engage came out and I was like really annoyed with, like, you know, the Louis fucking propaganda. I was like, no, it's not Louis, it's definitely Oswin. And I kind of think
like the Louis stuff like pendulumed so hard, where he was like severely overrated and then severely underrated, and kind of goes back and forth in the consciousness.
Yeah. But I would say it depends. Like, it kind of depends on like what you qualify as like an Armor Knight. Like, it's probably Oswin in the classical sense, because I don't think it's like, what are the other candidates?
Effie is definitely in contention, although a lot of her strength comes from the ability to reclass into Archer.
Yeah, it's like some of the problems with the other like candidates. Because what the only other one I can think of, what, Lucas.
Effie 10 Gatry. So I know he's a general, but the way that game works, anyone who joins outside of Part 1 joins in a Tier 2 class, and Tier 3 classes exist. So I think Gatry counts, but I do not count Tironio, because he joins in a Tier 2 class when it's Part 1 and everyone joins in Tier 1 classes. I would say Tironio is like a pre-promote, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to... When I say Armor Knight, I mean specifically unpromoted Armor Knight.
Mm-hmm. And then like my I think maybe like my like, you know, hot take would be like the Do.
Oh, yeah, that's the other question, is like, how do we count the Three Houses units? Because they do have canonical classes. But like, you don't have to send them those classes. Do you send to do those? Do you send to do Armor Knight? I was under the impression that wasn't like the norm.
The Do can do proc tank, and he's like, he has one of the easier paths to go into proc tank.
As like a Fortress Knight?
As a Fortress Knight, he has Bat Wrath, so like it's... Yeah. If you're not doing... I would not say that's like the best use of the Do, but it's something he can do. But like, I think if like you just consider, you know, his early game contributions, which Blue Lines has a lot of options for early game, mind you, but the Do obviously is one of them, then like, yeah. Because the Do is good, as good as probably Oswin is during like his time as just acting like a pseudo Armor Knight.
Yeah, like when everyone's a commoner.
Yeah. But then like I need to study the Do, because there's a lot of things I want to try out with him, and he might.
The Do is another one like Louis, where I think that there's sort of the pendulum where it fluctuates between him being over and underrated. Because people really like to rag on like him missing 3 chapters in Part 2.
Yeah,
but I don't know how much of that is like a valid rag.
I would kind of argue, like it's. You've seen the Jono argument. It's like Hunting by Daybreak. That's like that kind of sucks, but like it's also kind of a cutscene.
Yeah.
Chapter 14, the Garrick Mock Defense that does suck that he misses.
That's one of the harder maps in Part 2, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, aside from... I think Blue Lion's endgame is typically considered to be harder than that, but are there any other Part 2 maps harder than that?
Gronder.
Obviously, it's subjective.
Gronder, which he's there for.
Really? I've only done one Maddening Blue Lions playthrough, but I didn't actually find Gronder that difficult.
Depends. You need a lot... You kind of need a lot on Gronder.
I guess it depends on your builds, right?
Yeah, and it depends on your builds.
But yeah. The other thing is, the other side of the argument, though, is everyone in Three Houses is so available that someone who misses any amount of maps stands out, right? Like, that's one of the arguments against Shamir, who I do still think is a very, very good unit, but, like, the thing that sort of holds her out of S tier is she misses a lot of the game. And in a game where, like, most units have perfect or nearly perfect availability, like, missing probably about a third of the game, because it's a fairly short game, is...
It is not a short game. But, yeah.
It's like 18 chapters, right? 18 to 24
18,
chapters?
like, well, I guess, like, 18... you know what,
it's hard to count, like,
I feel like they're
paralog
long chapters and paralog availability, yeah.
Yeah, I guess short game is the wrong, because it's like 120 hours, right? But if we're counting availability by chapters, like, missing 6 main story chapters is a third of the shortest route, right? And a fourth of the longest one, because it's 24 is it Golden Wildfire and, or not Golden Wildfire,
Verdant Wind,
fucking...
Verdant Wind, Crimson Flower, Silver Snow.
Yeah, I got, Warriors mixed up. 3 Copes. 3 Copes.
3 Copium.
I got the Copium names mixed up.
I don't know what I want to do.
You definitely want the pirate dead, but he's in the AI where he will attack you instead of you having to attack him, right?
I need to heal people.
You do. Well, good thing we get a second healer.
Yeah.
Honestly, that might be the argument for raising Urk, is you can give him the first.
I know. I was thinking like, I can probably guess that Danny's gonna just give me 1 healer for 1 warp, 1 warper. Because I don't know what you're doing with Pan. I've seen what you did with, you know, my
Priscilla.
beloved.
For anyone who I'll give you a hint I'll give you a hint regarding the status of one of the other potential easy staffers.
Yes.
Anyone who is familiar with weapon ranks in GBA can probably guess what I did to Kanas.
Yeah. Lord. Okay. Urk, please be a good unit.
That's the hint.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess the buyer units.
Oh my god, 8% crit. Buyer units Urk time. Let's go. The thing is, the reason that here's the thing, is the reason that Urk was bad in buyer units is Jono's British and Urk hates colonizers.
Oh, that's true.
That's the logic. Urk actually based.
Okay, we have a Bonnery. You don't deserve to be healed.
You don't deserve a healing.
Drink your Gatorade.
No, he drinks Haterade because I hate him.
Yeah. You know what? That's true too. Oh man, I don't know what to do. This is so unbelievably annoying.
Good. That means I've accomplished my goal. Oh, this is, I love this. I love this so much.
I still don't, I kind of maybe have a guess on what you did with Oswin, but I don't want to, like, spoil it.
What's your guess?
Is it a promotion item thing?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I will say this, because around this time, probably fairly close to simultaneously to you, Casual Jacob is doing a playthrough of an FE8 modified thing from me.
Yes.
Very few of the changes that I made in that playthrough will overlap with this one. Like, I try to make everything very distinct. And so I made a... Ooh!
Nice.
Ooh! The crit! So I made a global change to Sacred Stones in Sacred Stones 1, which I will spoil here. So Jacob, if you're watching, don't skip this part or whatever. I made it so the guiding rings can't actually be used. And so by that logic, I haven't actually changed any promotion items in this one. Because I was like, I fucked with promotion items. I fucked with promotion items in FE8. But I figured the guiding ring was sort of the best one to fuck with in FE8 because Loot, Archer, Mulder, Natasha, Ewan, Noel. Like, basically, it's anyone, like, anyone who has stabs and needs a weapon, or has a weapon and needs stabs, like that feels like the biggest fuck you to them.
Mm-hmm.
Master Steel still work though, so you get 1.
Oh no, Steel Blade.
You're gonna be so sad though. Now how will Giuseppe use the Steel Blade?
Giuseppe, like, can't even... gets weighed down to infinity.
If only Giuseppe could use the Regal Blade.
Oh shoot, I did not... Oh, it sucks. Didn't notice that they were there.
The Pegasuses?
Yeah. The Pegasuses.
Fine. It's fine, TBH.
What? The lengths I go through to get a Kent. Another freaking Kent.
The thing is, it's not just any Kent.
It's the Kent.
It's the Priscilla. This is a Kent that represents both Priscilla and Lucius.
I don't even know if I want to get. I kind of want a vulnerary.
Or Raven and Lucius, I mean. You want a vulnerary. Bear in mind, you're going to get a mend staff, so like, you don't need to. You might want to buy another heal staff, but you don't need to.
I should heal while I have an opportunity to.
Yeah, because you're gonna need his like player phase action.
Oh, this.
So Rebecca is dead now, unfortunately, so you can't see the other change that I made with her. Rebecca gets infinite movement when it's raining.
Dang it.
No particular reason as to why, other than it's funny.
That would have been really nice to have, right?
So for anyone who's not aware of like how hacking stuff works, basically what I just did is I changed the movement costs. So all terrain costs 0 when it's raining, because there's 2 different costs. Is basically there's a cost for like regular, and then the way that the rain works is it just adjusts terrain costs. So units have the same movement, but all terrain costs extra, right? When it's raining, but you can make it so that rain makes terrain cost less. Like there's nothing stopping you from doing that. So I gave Rebecca infinite move when it's raining out.
I have no idea how I'm doing with these Pegasus Knights. I think we should just run.
If only you had an infinite. If only you had an infinite move archer to deal with them. Who could deal 2 times damage with an iron bow and still not one shot, and also not double.
We have to move towards the left anyway, or the right.
Why I left the left?
Oh yes.
Because there were Pegasus Knights, and I had to fight them.
I feel like a lot of people would say the contrary.
Oh, are the Pegasus Knights on the right?
Or no, you would want to go to the
Pegasus. Oh, want to go to the Pegasus Knights?
Unless you're playing Sword of Heaven Earth, then you have the unfortunately named
the conservative faction of Pegasus Knights. Sword of Heaven and Earth is certainly one of the hacks that exists. Oh, wait, that's the answer. The best knight in the series is Sex.
Yeah, Sex.
There's literally an armor knight that you get in chapter 1 named Sex, S-E-C-K-S. What the fuck is that hack? It's so wacky, I love it. And also, I hate it.
I can't wait for your eventual, like, 0% run of that.
You know, I actually legitimately considered that for a while, but considering I can't get the motivation to even finish my growths playthrough, I don't think 0% is happening.
Well, I don't even know if it's possible. I'm gonna be, like, completely honest.
I mean, it's definitely possible in the way that, like, most challenge runs are technically possible, but the question is, like, how much rigging, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a rig. Yeah, it will have to be a rig.
FE7 with 0 bases and 0 growths. So, like, it feels like at that point anything is possible. But not everything is plausible.
How possible is this looking so far?
I will be honest, I don't know if this game is possible, this that I made. I tried my best to ensure that it's like at least somewhat possible, but
budget, we'll just get the support.
We don't know how. I don't know how much is somehow, I guess.
I don't want to rescue them. It feels like it'd be such a wasted turn.
Why is that?
I might need, like, I don't know when the rain ends, but I might need them to, like, do something.
I don't think I changed the rain from vanilla.
Well, yeah, like, I don't think you did, but I don't remember if it ends like next player phase when it's like...
It's like 2 turns long, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I can double check at FEWD.
Okay, come on. Well, actually, I don't know if maybe I should just, like, fight them now.
Yeah, because if you let them run away for 4 healing, we'll be here forever.
Because, like... This one doesn't move, I think. So, like, we can, like, just pick up Priscilla at some point. And we'll just fight everyone here.
Dart is so good. I can't believe at the beginning of this playthrough we thought Dart was a bad unit.
Well, I'm glad because everyone else on this team, like, besides Guy, like, is... and, like, Oslin.
It's actually funny because, like, a similar thing actually happened in Akira's playthrough, where I gave him hard mode bonuses Deke, by making Deke a red unit on chapter 2. But then it turned out Deke was like an absolute fucking hard carry with hard mode bonuses. He ends up being just like really nuts. And now we get to see that the same thing is true of Dart, early game Dart. Just like surprise.
Swing.
Surprise good unit alert. Oh my god, he hit, thank you. I was legitimately worried about that missing. Cause like, I don't know, 77 feels like the type of thing that always misses, even though it's like pretty likely to hit. Like, weirdly, I don't know why it is, but weirdly, I feel like it's more likely to hit...
Speed!
Yo, he's zooming. The fast axe, bro. Oh, wait, okay, Urk can kill, right?
Yeah, you're right. I was wondering if, like, whether or not I should...
Urk deal at least 1 damage?
Yeah, wait. Ooh, that's actually not that bad. We can... Urkin has the potential to disappoint as well.
Potential, man.
And also, he might crit. We'll see. Or get crit, we'll see. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's
look,
fine.
The important thing is getting rid of it more than anything.
Yeah.
The important, like, it's always a little bit sad, like, oh, I could feed it to this unit, but, like, especially in FE7, 1 kill is not that much experience.
No. Where are you? How do we want to deal with this? I feel like it's behind the bush. Even if this person runs away, we can probably catch up with them.
Well, I don't think he runs away. I'm pretty sure they have the AI where they're like, they will go aggro so long as like someone is in their range.
Yeah, because we need to get... I need to get some stuff cleared up here.
Yeah, otherwise you'll just be here forever and...
Oh, shoot! No! Well, I have enough turn. I think I have enough turns.
Oh, the brigands! Because they destroyed the Steelblade village. Now they want to kill Priscilla.
Forgot that. Oh, I think I have enough turns to, like, get to it.
All you need to do is be in their attack range, too.
Yeah.
You don't need to, like, get the village. Which you might... Does Dart have a sword on him, by the way?
No, I forgot.
Cause
That could have been helpful. I could buy a sword.
you could have her go buy a sword. Not the worst idea, TPH.
You have so many sword units. I have a bad habit of ending turns early. Or sometimes not at all, so... In the interest of time, we should probably hurry up.
In the interest of, like, real time, or the interest in, like, Priscilla time?
Real time. Go to upload this.
20 years later.
You've always been an ice, yo. He's just like me for real. But this is a new Dart.
This is not the real Dart, because the real Dart sucks. This is an imposter. It's Sussy Baka.
Look at that. Just bang.
Bing bang boom.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Where's Leia? Alright, so this one's not gonna be a problem. Oh, come on, Dart. Never mind, you've always been an eyesore to me.
He's your hard carry, though. Is that any way to speak to your hard carry?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think Dart is the best unit in your army right now, or do you think Oswin is?
It's Dart. Like,
okay.
I like Oswin, but like 5 move and like Dart's fast as hell.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Like Dart can actually double basically everyone, and he has like, he's probably bulkier. Like even though he has
HP,
somewhat mediocre defense, he's probably bulkier because of his HP, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna keep he's just gonna keep getting better.
I wonder if I should get like I should get like a fire tome for Urk as well. Like I always feel annoyed about buying that fire tome because like you get a droppable one on the Lin map. So like kind of like I know it's like FE7, but like you know this early game economy can be like stupid sometimes.
I think people exaggerate how easy FE7's economy is, also how easy the game in general is, but
maybe I should have healed.
I think like the idea of money management not mattering in FE7 was popularized by like sort of a pushback against people using ranked runs as the primary way to rank units. It's one of those things like with quote-unquote efficiency, where I can see where it came from, and I can understand how it ended up being the way it is. Where, like, efficiency was kind of a way of expressing that, like, things that are useful when you care about turns, like movement stats, are useful outside of it, right? But then you end up in this weird world where it's like, we care about speed, but also we don't care about speed.
Yeah. I should have done one.
And then I think the funds rank, the money management doesn't matter is similar to like the funds rank, like anti-funds rank pushback for like Far Enough, for example, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you can definitely reach now. Well, so the concern, I guess, is that top bandit. How far can he reach? Okay, he good. He good. Because if he could reach the village but not you, that would be, like, really tragic.
Sure.
Slurp, slurp. Drink that Gatorade. Alright, I think we're like, I don't want to jinx it, but like 5 enemies left. I think we're actually pretty in the clear. Like Eric's gone. Most of the scary stuff is Dunzos now.
Ow, oh no, Oswin. Yeah, it's like,
Need to kill her,
we're back to like the first topic of the chapter. It's like, it is kind of like funny that like Oswin still remains the best Armonite in like classical terms.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, Louis Effie and Gotri FE10 all have arguments to make. I think Gotri is actually probably a better unit than Oswin in FE10.
Yeah.
But, like, part of that is because of, like, some weirdness in FE10. I also I don't penalize units for missing, like, half of the game in that game.
Yeah, because, well, he physically cannot, like... It's like
Ileana is the only unit who doesn't miss half the game. I guess I think of it as similar to, like, Generation 1, Generation 2 in Fire Emblem 4. Where, like, these are, like Micaiah's army and Ike's army, I kind of think of like that.
Okay, good. Okay, don't miss. Okay, good.
This is Dart you're talking about. He'll find new ways to be disappointing.
That is true. Oh, God.
As much as I'm chewing that Dart propaganda, I also know that it is still Dart we're talking about.
Literally, like, Dart, come on.
Dart moment.
Staff EXP.
Are we just staff grinding?
Staff grinding. Maybe I'll just grind.
You know that in addition to getting her to A rank, you do need to promote her, right?
Or is there anyone else that has a better, like, argument for, I guess, him, but, like...
I just mean in terms of, like, I just wanted to remind you that, like, Warp is not usable by an unpromoted unit. It's just not happening.
No, it's a good thing I got the boots on Matthew.
Matt Boots Matthew. I mean, look, it'll let you steal the guiding ring, right?
Yeah.
Which is good.
Okay. Freaking...
Hey, look, it's Priscilla. Just kidding. Look, sorry, Priscilla. If you wanted to be a good unit, you shouldn't have had a horse. I got a comment today talking about how, like, having a horse and having high movement is actually a downside. And, at least I'm pretty sure that's what it was talking about, because it was, like, the most jumbled mess of letters. Like, I couldn't tell what any word was. We had to translate it. It was really weird. But anyway, in this game, the reason I bring that up is that in this hack, that's actually true, because if you have a horse, you become Ken. So it's the downside.
I can't wait to, like, I'm really excited to see what you do to my, like, my faves. Like, I wonder what happens with Farina. I wonder what happens to Heath. I don't know if I should buy another heal staff.
So Heath is one of your faves, and Farina. I knew Farina. I didn't know Heath was one of your faves.
I've been using him. I've been, like, FE7 was probably, besides, like, you know, the 100 hours I have in my first Engage run. Like, FE7 was probably the most played FE, sadly enough, of last year. So I just like, you just need to, like, you need to appreciate the unit that's gonna get you.
You just, like, you got back into it for some reason?
Well, for videos.
Well, like with Jono,
yeah, the Let's Play, the Sophia. I also had to do did the Wendy vid.
Yeah.
And well, I guess he's not in Lin mode, but then the Lowen vid. Plus Neo as well.
Well, and it gets you thinking about it. Even if you don't use them, it gets you thinking about them. Like, I don't know, when I start a new playthrough of a game that I haven't played in a while, I start thinking about, like, the units I haven't really considered much. Even if they don't end up being useful.
Like, what am I supposed to do?
5 defense. He has 5 defense.
This is awful.
You know what? You know what I really like. I kind of wish.
What
you could do? I wish that I knew how to add summoners to FE7, because I would make a summoner who summons Kens.
What did I buy? I forgot. Wonder if I should buy. I really wonder if I should buy a fire tome. No, screw it. We're not. I'm gonna hold back on that. I don't want to spoil myself because like I don't know if Urk is like. I have a feeling you did the same with Lucius, and then I know you did the same with Kana, so I don't know if Urk is going to be one of my go-tos.
I mean, I'll say it here. I didn't do anything to Urk because he's so bad already. He didn't need any editing.
I do have like because the Regal Blade was like an oversight. I do have like a surplus, so I might as well get like.
Oh, the Regal Blade wasn't an oversight. Like you weren't supposed to be able to use that. Wait, what's happened? Oh, no Merlinus.
Good.
Right, no Merlinus.
Just do that. Well, I wondered about that goddess icon.
You can sell it.
Wait. Or again.
Or you can use it on Kent. You can use it on one of the Kents.
I do kind of want to use one of the Kents just for like the thematics of the run. Would be cool.
You'll get plenty of opportunities, so if one of them gets stat screwed.
Ooh, I wonder what the Isadora Kent's gonna be like.
Well, to give you a preview, Marcus got unpromoted.
Oh no.
So that doesn't bode well for Isadora. That does not bode well for her. No, indeed it does not.
Die.
I know you're angry that I replaced everyone with Kent, but there's no need for words like that. Come on, Kent, get up.
Kent, get up.
He's fallen, but he can't get up.
Okay, no, that's it. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.